Alright, what's up everybody? This edition is going to be head turning cars, or basically cheap cars that make you look rich. We'll keep this one short and sweet. So the first car is going to be a 2005 Chevrolet Corvette, or any of the C6 Corvette years. So a 2005 Corvette is actually one of the early C6 versions when they had a little bit of a design change. It's got that iconic design with the double tail light in the back that stayed around for a very long time, and that's why it's going to turn so many heads. I mean, people are obviously not going to think it's a brand new one, because the brand new ones, they do look significantly different now. They've redesigned the tail lights, and the headlights have those daytime running lights on them, but you can't really tell the difference in a 2005 to like 2012. So either way, it's going to look good. Also, you're going to have that 6.0 liter V8 engine. It cranks out 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, the two matching numbers that everybody loves to see from a Corvette. So of course you can tell your friends you have an extremely fast car. The best part is that you can find these for probably as low as $12,000 with a good amount of miles on them. I mean, I've seen them as low as 10,000 with 100,000 miles on them. But if you want something that you can keep for a very long time, you can find them with about 60,000 miles for 15,000. The next car is going to be a 2004 Maserati Spider. And that's right, Maserati, one of the really high-end luxury brands that everybody will know. The good thing about this car is that it's a Spider form, which is basically code word for a roadster. So it's already got that sporty look to it, where it's a small two-door car that just seems like it's ready to move. Even better, it's got the Maserati logo on it. This little Maserati actually packs a 4.2 liter V8 engine under the hood. I mean, when you think of a roadster, usually it's got a 4-cylinder, or in some cases like a BMW, it's got a 6-cylinder. This thing has a 390 horsepower V8. So it doesn't really help its weight very much, but it's still a middle 4-second 0 to 60 time car. It's a Maserati, and it looks really good for its year. These ones you can find for about $14,000 with just 60,000 miles on them. I will be honest though, they're pretty hard to find because of their old age, and because it's a Maserati. There isn't really a lot of them out there. Next is a 2010 BMW 7 Series. Now, when you think of a BMW 3 Series, you know, you're thinking that general 4-cylinder turbo. I got a BMW, it's pretty cool. But this BMW 7 Series, it has something different about it, to where it looks like it's just bigger and bolder than any other BMW. It does have the boat shape to it, so it's going to be really comfortable. But in some iterations, it actually has a turbocharged V8 engine. The new price of these is up in the $50,000, $60,000 range, but they depreciate so hard that you can find one with maybe 80 to 100,000 miles on it for $20,000. So basically you can get almost a $70,000 car for $20,000 if it has about 100,000 miles on it. Again, this video is not going to be about reliability. I think everybody who's heard of a BMW 7 Series has heard the horror stories about its terrible reliability. But the fact is, you can either look for the V12 version and say you have a V12, or you can just pay $20,000 and all of a sudden you've got a V8 turbo. Next on the list is one that people don't usually think of. It's a 2007 Acura TL Type S. This one isn't really going to be a high premium luxury car. I mean, Acura is a premium brand, but a lot of the times you don't really see sports cars coming from Acura. What's really interesting about the Type S, it is front-wheel drive, and it has 290 horsepower, 3.5 liter V6. It's actually pretty much the same V6 that's in the modern 2017, 2016 Honda Accord V6 version. What's really special about it is it's not something that you usually see. And whenever you see that S on the back of the Acura, it really kind of leaves a mystery feeling because people don't really know how much it costs. They see that S and they see the 235 wide tires on it, and it looks like a big time sports car. So the mystery's up in the air, and every time I'd see one before I really knew what it was, I mean, I couldn't even guess how much it cost. I would have thought maybe 50,000 or more. The good news is you can find these with about 70,000 miles on them for less than 13,000. Don't forget that Acuras of that time were very reliable as well, so you can have fun in it, and it should last you a good amount of time without problems. Lastly, we've got a 2010 Land Rover Range Rover. Actually, I don't know why they did that with their names. It's kind of odd. This Land Rover, obviously it starts out in the $60,000 range when you buy it new. Land Rovers also depreciate because they're not known for having the best reliability. But you do get a really special 5-liter V8 engine. It cranks out about 500 horsepower. I don't think it's going to feel as fast because the thing weighs like 5,600 pounds, I think. I mean, it's a big SUV. So the weight's not going to help, but you'll definitely feel the power. Not to mention it's a Land Rover, so it's definitely going to be good off-road. And it hasn't really changed styling very much. So if you get one of these, it's going to look like you have one of the newer ones. The newer ones obviously are going to have more of the modern shapes, but the general idea of a Land Rover and its boxy figure, that hasn't changed much in the past 10 years. It's going to look like it's almost new. Find one of these high luxury SUVs with about 90 to 100,000 miles on them for $20,000. Alright, that'll be it for this quick video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe for the future content. There's going to be similar videos to this. I actually enjoy making these a lot. I'll probably have some car reviews and just general car conversation as well. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time.